What's up everybody, my name is Dwight and welcome back to GeForce Garage. Recently we've been following Brian Boddaker Carter's latest build, Rey Speeder bike from The Force Awakens, pretty closely. And after a few finishing touches, it's finally ready for PDXLAN 30. Let's go see how it fared in Portland.
Well, this is Rey Speeder from Star Wars Force Awakens. It's a scratch build that I have been wanting to do for quite some time, ever since the movie came out. It's got a EVGA Mini ITX Stinger Z270 for the motherboard, and then EVGA sent me the 1080 Ti for the video card. One of the things I wanted to do on this build was use my 3D printer to create all the parts, and so I designed the whole thing in a 3D program and printed out most of all the panels that you see on the exterior. With the 3D printed parts, you can actually see the grooves and the layer lines in it, and so I wanted to smooth all that out. So I used a epoxy putty, and I just skin coated that whole thing, and it made it a lot easier to sand that smooth before painting the whole thing. On the real Rey Speeder, she has a scavenger bag that she puts all of her parts in, and so I thought it would be kind of cool to emulate that, but instead of shipped parts, I put in old computer parts. The base came about when I was trying to figure out how to make the case hover, because the original Speeder was a hovercraft, and so I wanted to show that in my design as well, but I just didn't want anything underneath the case to hold it up, so I devised a base that actually held it from the very back of the engine pods. After doing some research on online, finding some reference photos, I found the actual paint scheme was red and yellow stripes, but with her riding around on the desert planet, it was really well weathered and faded, so I wanted to create that as well. So I painted it and then just weathered the crap out of it and made it look old and distressed, and that was a really fun part. It was the first time I was able to use an airbrush to do all the weathering and aging part of it. With the GeForce Garage badge, I actually had to deface the badge and make it look rusted and old and decrepit, but that was also fun to do.
Well, thanks Brian, great work as always. If you guys want to see more rig spotlights like these, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.